This is Starlight, vinyl records, and reel-to-reel tapes. What do we have here? We have different size tape reels, all the way up to 5-inch, all the way up to 14 inches. Okay, we're going to start from the large one. The tape reel on the left-hand side is an Ampex 14-inch empty reel, and there are only a few tape machines that could use these size reels. So we have an empty reel with my fingers pointing to. Then right next to it, we have a Scotch tape. I spliced 4 7-inch reels of tape and I got music on this. At 3 1/4 tape speed. I believe this tape is 12 hours long. I think that's counting both sides. And the tape reel is heavy. Like I said, there are only a few tape machines that can handle these size reels. One is a Stroh. I think it's called an A820, and it handles these size reels. Or you can have an Ampex ATR 102 machine that can handle these reels. Then over here is a regular size 10-inch reel, handles 1/4 inch tape. Then here we have a 10-inch reel, but the tape is 1 inch wide. And a little history. When the Beatles recorded on a 1-inch tape, and the albums that they used 1-inch tape on was Rubber Soul, Revolver, Sgt. Pepper's Magical Mystery Tour. Those were the 2 famous albums that they used 4-track. Then the Beatles started to use 8-track on 1-inch in the recording studio. And the albums were the White Album, Let It Be, and Abbey Road. But on this tape, I have 16 tracks on it, but unfortunately, my 16 track machine does not work. The transport does, but that's it. Now over here, we have a 1/2 inch Studio Master M-Tech Studio Master 900 series Maxima 1/2 inch tape. But now this tape is called Recording the Masters. The same tape formula, but this other company bought the rights, so they're producing tape. Then over here, we have 1/4 inch SM1100 Studio Master. That's what the SM stands for. And 1/4 inch tape on a 10-inch reel. Then over here, we have a 7-inch reel, and it is made for 1/4 inch tape too. And over here, we have a 5-inch reel, 1/4 inch tape. Now I'm going to talk about the different tape speeds that they use on 1/4 inch tape, 1/2 inch, and even 2-inch. I don't have a 2-inch tape. The widest I have is 1 inch. But the principles are the same. Okay, as far as I know, we have tape speeds. The slowest tape speed we have on our list is 1516 IPSs, but that's super rare. But the most common tape speeds on reel-to-reel, the tape machines that have the slower tape speeds are brands like Akai, Sony, Roberts, Iowa, and some of the other tape machines that were made in the day. The slowest speed is 1 7/8, and that is the same as a cassette tape. Then the next tape speed is 3 3/4. Not professional grade. Then after 3 1/4 tape speed, we got 7.5. Most pro machines will handle 7.5, but not 3 3/4. Except companies like Studer and Ampex are the only ones that have a slower tape speed, and we must count Atari and Sony. So you got 7.5 tape speed, 15 inches per second, or 15 IPS. That's what it stands for. And then now we go up to 30 IPSs. and those are strictly for the pro machines. So you got 7.5, 15, 30 IPS tape speeds. I did see a studer on YouTube that went 42 IPSs. Now, track layout. Usually on a consumer reel-to-reel tape machine, we deal with 1/4 track. It might say 4-track on a reel-to-reel, but you flip the tape over, because track 1 and track 3 are your stereo tracks in one direction. And then you got 2 and 4 going on the other direction in stereo. And those are only for the consumer reel-to-reel tape machines on 1/4 track. Then a pro machine, those are only on pro reel-to-reel tape machines. In other words, each track would take almost 1/2 of the tape width, but there's like a gap in the center so you don't get crosstalk between tracks. And then on the 1/2-inch tape, you can have the same track width as like a 1/4 track. It could go up to 8 tracks on a 1/2-inch, or you could go 4-track on 1/2-inch, but each track is 1/8 of an inch wide. Or you can have a 1/2-inch tape with 2 tracks on it, left and right. That 2-track format is only for mastering purposes only. And also they have a 1-inch version of that also. 2 tracks on 1 inch. Then you could go up to 8-track on a 1/2-inch tape width. Now we go to 1 inch, like the one over there I'm pointing to. You can have 4 tracks like the Beatles recorded on, or you can have 8 tracks, or you can have 16. And believe it or not, Tascam had a 1-inch machine that put 24 tracks on a 1 inch, but the sound quality was not all that great. They even put 16 tracks on a 1/2-inch tape at one time. Now, on a 2-inch tape, you could go anywhere from 16 track or 24. And one time I went to the NAMM show, and on a 2-inch tape they had 32 tracks at one time. And that was on a Tina Turner audio tape, but it was a 2-inch machine. It was a demonstration at the NAMM show, sync to video. So there's a little history on different tape sizes, reel sizes, and different size reels and tape width. What's good about reel-to-reel tape compared to vinyl records, that the quality is more accurate than on a vinyl record, because the speed stays the same no matter where you are at. Buy from Starlight vinyl records and reel-to-reel tapes.